So this map, I think we can make it a quick one. So I think a lot of mistakes that have happened, and I quickly want to just jump into the free camera and just go step by step into the AT guide of the map. And that is the following. The start. Straightforward. I mean, it's just a meme map. I'm not the biggest fan of it, but you can flip here, and the flip will happen if you go over the spanking. So you need to stay more on the left side. That is important. Then here, just try to get a good water bounce, go up, and then predict this turn. You already need to steer in before you exit the loop. It's kind of blind. And then also very important, you can occasionally also go like somewhere right side of the tree, but you need to jump quite far to the right here. And then this drift, you can drift with reactor boost up. It's just all about like muscle memory and practicing. There's not really a rule of thumb that you can follow, but you need to get it across, and you can get a lot of speed here. And then just go full speed along the way. Yeah, it's just all about learning those blind turns. And also here, don't hesitate to go a bit further up. If you're too far down, you have to readjust. You can lose control there. And yeah, I mean, true. Releasing is a good, definitely releasing is always good if you do not have control. For the ending, it's also doable full speed. Like you can see the line here, and then you will be like that. But then you can run into danger of hitting either of those trees. You can also go here around this right side if you're very brave. Or what I did, I think I went through this one here and then through this one. But of course, this is just very lucky. But this can definitely ruin your run. So make sure to practice that beforehand before going for proper AT runs. So it's always very important. And that's what I always say. Try to finish the map as much as possible. I watched the stream today. I think it was from Lunar Jump, or however he's called. I think he's a very skilled player, but he played a map for, maybe that was even wrong, but he played it for 2.5 hours and he didn't have a single finished run. And the more runs you finish, the better you will become, and also see the ending. And yeah, that is just very important. So just don't learn everything one by one. Try to learn everything together and also finish runs that are maybe a bit behind. So maybe he was just starting from scratch, but that's always what I still find myself doing mistakes is that I will not finish a lot of runs, especially in Cup of the Day, and that's why I lose a lot of divisions. So that is always a good skill to do. So like make sure to release, but I think this AT is also not that easy to get. Well, and then for the world records, well, we can also go into that one. But it seems like that there's a zoop on this map where players just precisely go over there. You can have your car landed in like 10,000 angles, but they just like get very straight like that, like their nose goes up. If you're too far left, too far right, too far down, too far up, you will not get that zoop, and you will just have a lot of speed to work with, like over 700 speed, and look how much speed you just gain here. And well, let's go into the next part. You will also get a good zoop here in this part. So for the AT medal, it's also important that you land in this reactor boost already. So you don't want to oversteer. You want to be very gentle with it. So make sure to do that. Yeah. And then ending, I mean, just be gentle with your steering as well. Release if needed. And then there's the ending, which is just going right side of the thingy here and finish very, very, very early. Yeah, but I mean, this map is not easy. It's a lot about car control, and I think it's a good challenge to get. And the more you learn this map, the better it gets. But it's a very blind map. Like it's definitely not easy to get. So yeah, not the biggest fan of it, unfortunately. But I think it has a reason to be in this campaign.